first of all, big up Rhythm CH, yeah. It's a honor, a pleasure for me to represent here. My name is Collie. Yeah, I'm a reggae artist and singer and songwriter from Olten, Switzerland. Yeah, I do reggae music, dancehall music, a bit of hip-hop music, and I do it in Swiss German actually. So yeah, glad to meet you guys. Alright, also you have to know that my town Olten is very small town, so we don't have a big population, so we also don't have a big amount of artists. To be honest, I'm the only dancehall reggae artist in my city, which is both a blessing and a curse, because the curse is that I cannot work with other artists and like compare and you know, a bit level up the thing.
Yeah.
So
there's no competition.
No competition, and that makes me sad sometimes. So I have to go to other cities and work with people from Zurich or Basel or wherever. So, but instead of artists, we have many sound systems, reggae DJs. We have like my man Lex Killer. With him I work a lot. We have Ganja Force, which are well known in Switzerland. We have Max Robadov, also a long-time brother of mine. Like and yeah, we are like we do a lot of shows together and parties in Olten. So yeah, so in for this case it's a very nice place. So. Also, I'm very open, so I like to work with different musicians, different artists, any kind of art, and I'm always like expanding. I'm always keep my eyes open when I see young, talented people. I like to work with them. So I cannot give you any names, but I worked also with a lot of people, also from the reggae scene. Like recently with Collie P, we did a nice song and a nice video. I work a lot with Loopsided from this place here, Solothurn, where we are now.
Okay.
And yeah, with I like to do featurings and to you know, harmonize the thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, as you can hear right now, today we are in Solothurn. Yeah. So we have a show, a little show here in a nice place called Tea Room.
Yeah.
And right now my band, the Mighty Roots, they are like setting it up, the thing. Yeah. While we do this interview.
Alright.
Switzerland is small, so we can travel anywhere, play anywhere, which is nice. Also, first of all, my family. My father was a musician too. He was a bass player and played like gospel, rock, funk, many styles. And so we had the rehearsal room of his group in our house. So as a little youth, I always was around musicians, and then when they left their instruments there, I could go there, and you know, and there was a piano also.
Yeah.
So I started with piano, and I still do it. Like also to produce or to have ideas, I play keyboards and piano.
Okay.
So this is how I start. But what made me? This is,
that's how you started making music.
Yeah, this is how I started, and I guess it was a good way for me to express myself. Also, when I started to write lyrics and start to write songs, yeah, that was that. I guess what made me doing music was like some inner fire that wanted to, you know, break out. Yeah. Also, I cannot tell you exactly why, because in my small village where I lived, nobody listened to reggae music. So I had to, you know, I grabbed every if I heard something on the radio, I recorded it on tape and listened it over and over again. So this was how I discovered reggae music.
Okay.
Because there was not like YouTube or something that I could check in these times. And also I guess reggae was also I was a lot into hip hop music. But I guess somehow the even if I didn't understand everything of the message of reggae music, somehow it catched me, and somehow I felt home like in these rhythms, and yeah, I just liked it, and that's how I got into it. When I was a little youth, also there was a lot. First of all, I didn't listen to artists, I just listened to my tapes. So, and in these tapes there were like Black Uhuru, Don Carlos, and these artists, and a lot of them, which yeah. And after I expanded, when I started to get into it, but I remember my very first song in a dance hall, in a like a reggae disco. That I heard was from Buju Banton, Hills and Valleys. Hills and Valleys, and it's a big tune still with the bass line, and when it comes in, I always remember that was my first experience with the reggae dance. Started also in these times, when we did it for like about 2-3 years, it started with the Phenomenon, which was recognized by the media and also by the people. So Phenomenon, and then it went very quick. We met a lot of people also because we had this sound system, Riot sound system. So we buy the 7" records, and then we went everywhere that we could play to play this music. And then we met every artist in Switzerland and also from Germany and stuff. And yeah, so this was also inspiration. So. Of course. He's also the one that made also he, and also like we can say Dodo, these guys, they made it like to the public. So they made it possible that now radio stations and also people they like Swiss reggae. It's nothing strange to them. But in my times when I started, we didn't had this. So when it was in the dance hall, so my DJs were playing, and then I grabbed the mic, you know, and flipped the 7" and sing in Swiss German my song. The people were like, "Oh, what is this?" So and what? And after a few years, thanks also to Phenomenon and Dodo and these guys, it became more.
Normal.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot. Also, I did many like demos series, yeah. And then I did like 3 mixtapes with 20 songs each, over well-known rhythms, and just because I had this output that wanted to come out, you know. So, and then I did also EPs. So I have in total like 7 releases, you can say.
7.
Yeah, or 7, 8 like this. Basically, I think that today you can be inspired by the whole world, like globally. So I'm always listening to music which is maybe also different from the music that I make personally. So I like a lot soul music, or also hip hop music, and I like new music, but also old music like roots. And I listen a lot to reggae music, so it comes in waves. So sometimes I'm really into the new stuff. Sometimes I'm more into the rare stuff, you know. Yeah. The whole let's let's call it the reggae revival artists like Chronix and Kabaka Pyramid, Protege, Janine. These artists, very inspiring. But yeah, it's always hard to pick up one because you can learn from every artist and everybody has something that can inspire you, you know. So yeah, I just listen and I get inspired. But at the end you can be inspired, but you have to do your own thing. Like so.
Loop-sided. Come in. Collie hurt. To the world. Take it today. We make them us, yeah. We make them us, We make them us,
Yo, als teenager reggae music fühlt wie nicht anders. Auch wenn ich dann von den Lyrics nicht hab verstanden. Ganja man Big C und er hat gesagt zu Koks. Der einzige ist im Dorf, wo das der Herr gelost. Als teenager hab ich die 7 Inches umdreht. Versionen geritten mit paar Lyrics und Style auf Schweizerdeutsch, damit das jeder da versteht. Von meinem Herz in dein Ohr sprengen in die Horizont. Deine Worte werden zu Taten, deinem Charakter zu deinem Schicksal. Auch wenn's grad nicht in ist, achte wie immer auf den Inhalt. Wenn sich ein Jupp von deinem Talent beeindrucken, lass er sich auch von deinen Texten beeinflussen. Die eine Hand aufs Herz, der andere das Mikrofon. Egal wie die Zeit vergeht, ey ja, wir bleiben da. 2017, wir sind weit weg vom Hype. Brauchen wieder Chronix nur ein Beat und ein Sound.
Everywhere we go, them really love the reggae vibes. When we turn up the music, everything come to life. And when the massive goes up, everything nice. Push up your hand and go up, cause everything right.
Warmer einer geil, ja, da fühlen sie die Vibes. Kommen mit positiv Message und Style.
And when the massive goes up,
wenn die das fühlen, machen
Yeah. Check it out. Collie Herb, Collie P, and the lyrical fire. See this reggae music, give me your energy. Daily the music bring out the best of we. Collie Herb, Collie P, few Collie that fat like a Collie tree. And from you hear the rhythm, you know what quality. We do this thing for more than just a salary. We do it with love, and now the youth them are on our way. Anywhere we go, the pretty girl them a follow we. I know California, but we are Cali King. Better hear the message because I love we bring. Hear the juggling on the sound system. Put in a little flavor, different feeling. Yeah. Same so it go. Music in our thing, day in and day out. Yeah, and everybody know music in our blood. Everywhere we go, them really love the reggae vibes. When we turn up the music, everything come to life. And when the massive goes up, everything nice. Push up your hand and go up, cause everything right.
Warmer einer geil, ja, da fühlen sie die Vibes. Kommen mit positiv Message und Style.
And when the massive goes up,
wenn die das fühlen, machen
and everybody know that reggae music we promote that. And reggae music I take over. Control that.
Ey, yo, von Zürich bis nach Olten. Wir rocken jeden Dance bis am Morgen. Alle meine Soldiers.
Everywhere we go, them really love the reggae vibes. When we turn up the music, everything come to life. And when the massive goes up, oh, everything nice. Push up your hand and go up, oh, cause everything right.
Mama and a guy, ja, da fühlen sie die Vibes. Kommen mit positiv Message und Style.
And when the massive goes up, oh,
wenn die das fühlen, machen oh, oh, oh.
Mega laut ist das nicht vorne finden. Über die Dinge vorne rauf.
Also man hört es schon, ja, das ist okay.
Komm, mach mal ein bisschen. Und dann machen wir es nämlich. Oder?
Yeah! Machen wir mal ein bisschen an für Joel! Das ist die Flavor! Yo, hippie uppie back, look nicht links, look nicht rechts. Hippie uppie back und zwar straight und direkt. Hippie uppie back, was wenn man auf mich ist, hippie hippie, yo, look noch hippie uppie back, look nicht links, look nicht rechts. Hippie uppie back und zwar straight und direkt. Hippie uppie back, was wenn man auf mich ist, hippie hippie, yo, ich sag mir die auf dem mit einem fetten Spliff verglüht, haben wir den Finger bunt, deckelt und agiert. Haben meine Fehler gemacht, aus nicht gelegt und versebierst. Jetzt am Movie straight to the top und gib mir Mühe. Du lust noch ein bisschen shake, weg der Dread, von das Fashion TV, komm, box erst nicht drüber rum, ich denke, wie so anders sein, was Leute sich auf der Straße sagen, ist das nicht da, wo du ist. Komm, ich bin auf mich weg, du nicht links, du nicht rechts.
The climate of the music.
Yeah. Ah, the climate of the music. Small, yeah, because Switzerland is a small country. So basically, it can happen also that the minds of the people are also small. That's a bit of a problem, yeah. We Swiss people, we are not used to dream or think big. So if you want to do something, you have to stand out, right?
Okay, yeah.
And the Swiss music scene is a bit a reflection of that. So, but still, at the end of the day, you do what you want to do. And you do it on your own style, and you do what you like. So basically, it doesn't depend which scene or where you're from. Just do your thing, yeah.
Wie wieder zurück, denn der Wind hat sich dreht. Schau mal, ich griffe nicht, doch ich bin ihr.
People should learn how to overcome their egos. To über den Schatten springen. I don't know how to explain it in English. Just to cross borders and just dream big, think big, do big things, and learn how to work with each other. Learn to support each other without getting rewards or something. Just you don't lose. If one grows, everything grows. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Pick up the bread. I was playing guitar. Right?
It's out. Aufgeben ist keine Option. Entweder
Wow. Since a long time. So I've been a live performer before I was recording songs, which is an important thing because that's how I learned how to keep the breath. Also without having a backup MC or whatever. So just me and the rhythm. So I started when my first show was like in a freestyle competition in rap where you battle each other. And my first real concert was like when I was 18 years old. So yeah, at a young age. Yeah, and with the bands I started to play like 7-8 years ago.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Sure, I had the chance to play at the Rotterdam Festival in Spain, which was maybe the biggest event I've played. And I played in a competition called the European Reggae Contest. And there we played in Berlin and in France and in Stuttgart. And I also played a few shows in Germany and Austria. So basically, it's funny because I always sing in Swiss German, so and in France they don't really understand it, or in Spain. But somehow I managed it to connect with the people there, with the massive, and yeah, it's always fun to play abroad because it's a different thing than. It's a big thing still than to play in Switzerland, but to be honest, it doesn't matter where exactly we play. We come here, you see the stage is small and it's a small club, but still we will give our best performance that we can give today. It doesn't matter where, we just do it for the love, yeah?
Einfach alles für mich, yo. Ich kann nicht wählen zwischen aufgehen oder dranbleiben. Ich kann nur
Message to
wählen
all
zwischen...
the people out there is thanks for watching. Thanks for watching this, and thanks also to this channel, CH Rhythms, who made it possible, because I really appreciate the support. For people that doesn't know Collie Herb and the movement is, I just have one message: get into the thing, you know. Check it on YouTube, come to a concert, experience it, because it's basically a live thing, yeah. I mean, you can stream it or download the tunes and watch the videos on YouTube, but still the most important thing is a live performance, and this is what we give tonight. This is what we will give hopefully soon somewhere near you.
Das Leben ist eine Reise, wo ohne Führer unterwegs bist. Manchmal leicht steuern von paar Füchern.
Also, it's like 1 year ago I released my second album, Bambus. And right now I'm working on a few singles, so I do single tunes that I will release, like the Everywhere We Go with Collie P was one, then we have another one in pipeline, and a third one already ready to bust, you know, and so I will focus on releasing those singles, and next year I want to do a new album and release as much music as possible, collaborate with as much people as possible, and do my best. Also my dream would be my dream, if I could choose with whom to collaborate, it would be Lauryn Hill. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't know. I like to collaborate, and you never know what can happen. So maybe I will do some featurings with great musicians or great artists. Maybe I will do solo tunes. So the only thing I really wish is that I can do music that I like, that I love, and that I love to spread to the world with a good message, clean message, proper sound, good lyrics. That's my only wish. That is more important than to work with a big name. Yeah.